You okay? I gotta lay low. See that brand new Hyundai Tucson? I only paid.
Enjoy your new car. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
My new evil phone company will have the most confusing pricing and plans of all time.
Who would join that? With Verizon, you can get the new Simplicity plan for only $30 a line.
Zip it!
Introducing Simplicity, just $30 a line.
I used to run out of my liquid detergent so fast because it's mostly water. That's why I switched to Tide Power Pods. They're formulated to tackle the toughest stains and odors. 4 full-size cleaning powers are compacted for a powerful all-in-one clean. Skip those costly pre-treaters. Use Tide Power Pods for Mega Tide Clean. I love the smell of Tide Clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Sometimes I only hike to take pictures.
I once used a delivery app to order pizza to my campsite.
Definitely I spend too much hours on my phone.
I forgot to turn off my auto ship, and now I have like 300 pounds of dog food at home.
I try to use my phone for good. I keep all of my hikes on all trails. The ones that I've done, places I want to go, it's like I don't even have to think. You know, there are some bad apps, there are also some good apps.
Retro-style titles appear. Walt Disney Pictures presents a Pixar Animation Studios cartoon. A title shows over a poster's stars, crescent moons, and smoke. Presto! The poster includes a tuxedoed magician. Beneath it, a carrot lies on a dressing table. From a nearby cage, a white rabbit reaches for it. He looks at his stomach. He reaches again for the carrot, which lies just beyond his grasp. The rabbit furiously jumps up and down. The magician enters the room, chewing and wiping his mouth. He eyes a pocket watch. He locks the door and steps past the rabbit to a set of drawers. Opening the bottom one, he keys into a hidden lock. A compartment opens, revealing a top hat and a purple wizard's hat. The magician sets the top hat aside. He blows into the purple hat, and dust billows from the top hat. As he sticks a hanky in the wizard's hat, his hand pops out the top hat. The magician uncages the rabbit, who reaches for the carrot, but gets carried past it. Presto sets the rabbit on the table's other end. The rabbit heads for the carrot. Presto repeatedly pulls him back, and sets the wizard's hat on the rabbit's head. Presto reaches into the top hat and pulls the rabbit out. He offers the carrot to his pet. Without feeding him, the magician hurriedly sets the rabbit on a table backstage. The rabbit wears the wizard's hat in the wings as Presto walks on stage. The magician seems to produce his top hat from thin air. He shows the inside of the hat and reaches in. Frowning, he spies the rabbit in the wings, holding the wizard's hat aside, so that the magician's hand gropes nothing. Presto beckons with 2 nods. The rabbit shakes his head and mimes eating. The magician's hand grabs for the rabbit, but the bunny bangs his hand on the table. As Presto stalks toward the wings, the rabbit fearfully puts on the wizard hat. On stage, Presto reaches into the top hat. A mousetrap dangles from his fingers. The rabbit mimes eating, then opens wide hungrily before the wizard hat. Presto pitches an egg into the top hat. The rabbit dodges the egg and catches it in the wizard hat, sending it back to splat in Presto's eye. Now the magician turns the carrot into a flower. The unamused rabbit holds the wizard hat to an air duct, and Presto's head gets sucked into his top hat. As the magician frees himself, the rabbit points to his open mouth. Presto grabs for him, so the rabbit slams his fingers in a drawer and pulls props from Presto's sleeve. As the magician charges, the rabbit holds up Presto's hand. The magician's own fingers poke him in the eyes. Presto reaches off stage into the wizard hat. His hand rises from the top hat and yanks off his own pants. The rabbit unhooks a ladder on a wall. It falls into the wizard hat, pops up through the top hat, and hits the magician in the crotch. Presto eyes the long ladder, then aims his end at the rabbit, who dodges. The ladder hits a door, but continues coming out of the top hat, forcing Presto across the stage, his chin hitting rung after rung. Presto lands on his head. He stands, breaks off a piece of the ladder, and shows the carrot. The rabbit beams. Presto covers the carrot with a cloth. He clubs the carrot, then reaches into the top hat. The rabbit aims the wizard hat at a power socket. Electrocuted in his boxer shorts, Presto stomps a foot. 2 orchestra members strike up a banjo and washboard. The rabbit pulls Presto's finger from the socket, and the top hat pops off Presto's hand. The magician drops, then chases the rabbit, who hides under a table behind the curtain. Presto reaches under the tablecloth and fails to see his hand come out through the top hat. Presto pulls a peg, holding a rope to a sandbag. The rising rope yanks Presto upward by his ankle. The curtains part, and a spotlight shows him dangling. The rabbit skips. Now the rope unravels from Presto's ankle, and he plummets, along with large cutouts of stars and a moon. The rabbit gapes as the moon hits some lights, snapping a rope and dropping a piano. The props and piano plummet after Presto. The annoyed rabbit reaches through the hats and pulls his owner through the top hat. As the props and piano crash, Presto pops from the wizard hat and freezes wide-eyed. The audience filling the concert hall gives a standing ovation. The magician raises both arms and grins. The rabbit sulks off. Noticing, Presto grabs the top hat. The rabbit turns back. Presto takes the cloth from the table, revealing the carrot. The rabbit pops up through the top hat and joyfully eats it. The magician offers his arm, and the rabbit perches on it. They bow, and the image turns into the magician's poster. The bottom of the poster shows credits. Written and directed by Doug Sweetland. Produced by Richard Hollander. Executive producers John Lasseter, Andrew Stanton. Character design Teddy Newton. Production designer Harley Jessup. Supervising animator Andrew Gordon. Lighting supervisor Jesse Hollander. Camera lead Mark Sanford. Music by Scott Stafford. Editor Catherine Ringgold. Story Ted Mathis, Valerie Lapointe, Justin Wright. Cut to black.